Hello, my name's James Patterson and I have a top tip for you on how to create realistic lightning like the image we see here on the right. Let's escape out of bridge there, and I'm just going to go ahead and open up the lightning before JPEG into Photoshop. And the first thing we're going to do is to add a new empty layer. So let's click the create new layer icon here in the layers panel. Then let's hit D to reset our colors, so we have black and white. Then we'll go to filter and let's go to render clouds, and you can see this gives us our rendered clouds. We need to apply this filter a couple more times, so we can do that by going to filter, and you can see it appears at the top of my list here. That's my last used filter, it always appears there. Or I can simply hit Command or Control and F, and that will apply my clouds again. I'm going to do it 4 or 5 more times. That looks pretty good. Now we need to adjust the levels of our cloud layer. So let's access levels by pressing Command or Control and L. So we'll bring up our levels dialog box, and we're just going to squeeze in the blacks. Say something about there, I think. Let's hit OK to apply that. Now we want to change the blend mode of our top layer. So let's click on the blend mode options here, and we'll choose color dodge. And you can see this gives us a kind of electrifying effect that kind of enhances the mood of a storm. Now we want to control this effect so it's only working over certain areas of the sky. We can do this with a layer mask, so let's click the add layer mask icon here in the layers panel. Let's choose a brush and we'll set black as our foreground color. We'll choose a nice soft circular brush. Let's use the bracket keys to resize our brush, right for larger, left for smaller. And I'm going to whiz around this area here just to tone down that kind of effect over certain areas of the image. So it's only working over this kind of dark area of cloud here. Next we're going to create a streak of lightning, and we're going to do this on a new layer. So let's add a new layer again. And then we'll grab the marquee selection tool over here in the tools panel. Let's just draw a box. It doesn't matter what the size of the box is. Then we're going to use the gradient tool over here in the tools panel, still with black and white as our foreground and background colors. Let's make sure we have the first option selected for a linear gradient, and then just simply click and drag to form a gradient that looks something like that. Next we're going to go to filter and render again. This time we're going to choose difference clouds, and you can see the effect that that's giving us with this nice streak through the middle here. If we then hit Command or Control and I, this will invert those colours. So now we have the white streak in the middle. Let's just deselect by pressing Command and Control and D, because we don't need our marching ants any longer. Now we want to use levels again to enhance this streak in the middle here. So let's press Command or Control and L to bring up our levels. And again, I'm going to squeeze the blacks in. And you can see the further I go, the more streak-like that lightning gets. So you can have it a bit more fuzzy if you like, or bring it in so it's nice and thin. Let's go for something like that. We'll hit OK to apply that. And now we want to just clear up these bits of white that haven't really been grabbed by our levels adjustment. So let's grab the brush tool with black as our foreground color, opacity 100%. And I'm just going to whiz over those areas. I'm not too worried about the edge of the box there. Just to tidy that up like this. Next, let's change the blend mode again. So this time we'll choose screen, and you can see that gets rid of all our darker areas and leaves us with that nice crisp streak of lightning there. Now we're going to use the move tool to position our lightning. So let's select the move tool over here in the tools panel. We want to make sure we have auto select and show transform controls checked. This gives us our bounding box, which we can use. If we click outside the box here, we have our tilt controls, and then we can drag and position our lightning wherever we want it. I think it works if you have the lightning coming out of these kind of lighter areas that we created earlier. Let's double click to apply that. And all we need to do next is to continue this technique to build up our forks of lightning. So we can do this by again creating a marquee selection, then redoing the whole technique. Let's just deselect that, or we can simply copy our original streak. So let's press Command and Control and J to copy it. Then we can use the transform controls again to resize and position it. Let's copy again with Command and Control and J and resize again. So you can see we can very quickly build up our lightning effect. Let's try one more little streak over here like this. And I think that's working really well. So there we go, that's it. Thank you very much for watching.